Yanks. How fired up are you right now? What do you got? Because we just did Mets. I guess we're going to be fair and balanced right here. We just had Pete Alonso.
No, I'm extremely fired up because it feels real, and it hasn't felt this real in a long time at this point. I mean, I don't want to. It's hard to get really upset with the Yankees because they've given me so much.
Yep.
But the last few years have been tough, and what I like about this year is, we've had some losing streaks. The way we bounced back from that disaster in Boston really showed me what this team was about.
When the Yankees went and they played that 4-game set in Boston that I think started in late July. Was that when it was?
Yeah.
Started in late July, and Tanaka gave up 15 home runs in the first inning.
Literally the first inning, yeah.
And they won like $19 million to 2. Mm-hmm. And a buddy of mine who I went to grade school with texts me, goes, "Is this the Boston Massacre in reverse?" And I'm like, let's just pump the brakes
slow down
a little bit here. And just, it really is all about what's going to happen in October now. That's really, like, if the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Astros, and a little bit of the Braves, if they could snap their fingers and start October right now,
which would be which would be
right now.
This would be a perfect time. I mean, obviously, I start to get worried because everything in the playoffs obviously shrinks, and you're seeing a number 1 or 2 starter every 2 games. It feels like so.
Or every day.
Or every day, essentially.
Are you one of those Yankees fans that are genuinely concerned that this all goes down the tubes in Houston?
No, I'm not, because, like I said, it feels a little more real this year. I think every time that the backs have been sort of against the wall, because we've been such a front-running team this year, they've always pushed back. And so I feel like if we, matched up with Houston again, I think we'll punch back and be okay.
It would be helpful if the 7th game would take place. If it does, it takes place in the Bronx as opposed to Houston.
That would be great.
Right now, the Yanks have only a half-game lead over the Astros. They had a bigger lead, but the sweep in Oakland really hurt them. And the A's are coming into town later on this weekend in the Bronx. And then again, just Houston has got such great pitching, man.
I know.
They have great pitching, and those right-handers that the Yankees usually have issues with in the playoffs, that's the guys that they put on the mound pretty much.
I also don't enjoy, although you would think I would enjoy, for some reason on social media, I get a lot of like, this dude looks like Jose Altuve comparisons. I think it's maybe the height situation too. And look, I love Altuve. He's a fantastic player. I'm honored. But if you lose to the Astros and then you see that, it hurts a little more. It's a little more of a dig than an honoring.
Can I make you feel better?
Sure.
Okay. At least your running style isn't compared to Darren Ravel's on Twitter. I get that like every day where he's running like he's a box of straws that just dropped on the ground, and they think that I run like that, or people are like, hey, let's see them in a race. I would rather be, there you go, right there. We put it up there from our Los Angeles.
I'm honored. It's a handsome man. I'm honored.
I would rather be compared to Jose Altuve.
Yeah, no, it just hurts when, if the Yanks drop one to the Astros and then you see that. It's like, ugh. Because imagine if that guy was on the Yankees, this would be the best comparison that ever happened to me.
I bet.
This would be the best thing that ever happened.
Well, usually back when we were younger, you just wait 3 years and they'll join.
Right, exactly. We'll get him at some point. He's coming.
I know. That's what, I wouldn't say that to Pete Alonso. He seems like such a sweet guy and everything's working so well for the Mets. Just wait till the Wilpons don't pay him. We'll see him in pinstripes. You know what I mean? Is that wrong? Was that wrong to say just after hanging up from sweet Pete Alonso just like that?
No.
Thanks to the Mets for having him call into the show.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.